Did you know that there is a fear of the number 4 and it's called tetraphobia? Tetraphobia, from ancient Greek, is the practice of avoiding instances of the digit 4. It is a superstition most common in East Asian nations and is associated with death. See, you have an elevator car panel and they skip right over the number 4, so much so that they just went right to -1. Pictured here, you have parking spaces where it skips over the number 4. It goes straight from 3 to 5. So I believe that tetraphobia is important for a few reasons. Let's get into it. So the fourth house in astrology is really important. The fourth house deals with the ages 3, 15, 27, 39, 51, 63, and so forth and so on. So the 27 is important because in Hollywood, there's something known as the 27 Club. This is the age where a lot of celebrities seem to pass away. 39, it's also an important year because a lot of people, especially neurodivergent, don't make it past this age. That's because the fourth house is considered to be closest to Hades, aka closest to hell. This is the house that is ruled by the IC, the Imam Koli, opposite of the midheaven. This house is ruled by Cancer, right? And since it's cardinal water, this means that you're going to be dealing with your emotions when you are transiting the fourth house. Just like the first house is cardinal fire, dealing with the self. Seventh house, cardinal air, dealing with others. 10th house, cardinal earth. This is how the public sees you. So a lot of the fourth house is internalized. The fourth house is the furthest from the conscious mind. And the fourth house deals with a lot of unhealed childhood traumas because this house represents our family, and our family is the source of our unhealed childhood traumas. The fourth house is also ruled by Cancer. This is why Cancer ascendant, Cancer moon, Cancer sun are the most emotionally intelligent beings. So the midheaven is associated with high frequency teachers that come in your life that prepare you for the 10th house, that essentially prepares you for how other people see you. They prepare you for your legacy. The IC teachers, it depends on your frequency, but since it's closest to hell, these people come around and they trigger you to see how you're going to respond. And if you are operating from a healed space, then you can use the fourth house transition as an opportunity to see if you are still responding from your south node. Are you responding from your north node? Are you responding from a low frequency or a high frequency? So the fourth house doesn't have to be negative. It just depends on where you are energetically. Also worth mentioning, the 22nd degree deals with to be unalive or to unalive somebody else. The 22nd degree, 2 plus 2 is 4. The 8th degree has also to do with being unalived. 4 plus 4 is 8. I'm working on a 20th degree theory where I also believe since the 20th degree is the highest degree of Scorpio, it also means, signifies somebody being unalived. And of course, 2 plus 2 is 4. Important side note, if you do have the 22nd degree in your chart, this means that you have a big future, you have a big legacy to fulfill. And it's important depending on which luminary is attached to or which line of fate it's attached to. Because the 22nd degree is the highest degree of Capricorn. Saturn rules the 10th house, the house of your public image. So if you have the 22nd degree in your chart, look at Brad Pitt's chart. His moon is the 22nd degree. And on Beyonce's chart, I believe she has 3 different luminaries at the 22nd degree. But you know what usually happens to these celebrities who have these 22nd degrees in their chart? They make a grand exit. So since the fourth house deals with destiny, when you are going through your fourth house transition, you're going to be in a lot of unforgettable destined moments. You're going to be in a lot of crossroads where fate is involved. And you have to make a decision, and that decision is going to be tied to the energy that you are carrying. And that is the teacher, right? These lessons that appear in your life, especially when you're going through your fourth house year, these lessons are put in front of you to see what you're going to choose. If you're choosing from love or fear, the sign that's there, the luminaries, the planets that are there, those are really important. And the aspects to the planets in your fourth house, extremely important. And since 4 plus 4 is 8, the 8th house is also the house of life and death. And since 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12, the 12th house also deals with death. Neptune welcomes you to the afterlife. So if you want to see more content like this, make sure you guys like, share, follow. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Peace.